Hi, I'm Marina from Summer 2000, and today we're going to talk to you about how we wrote our second single, The Lovesong. So The Lovesong is a song that came to me completely randomly by chance. One night I had a dream about someone I once knew, and the dream felt so realistic that it kind of was hanging over me for the rest of the day. And for some reason in my head I kept on telling myself, you should give the band Lagwagon another go. And the album of theirs that stuck in my mind was the album Let's Talk About Feelings. And very strangely, that was the album that was stuck in my head. Almost like there was this part of me that didn't want to talk about this person, and this dream kind of pushed me to just talk about my feelings. So as I got into Lagwagon, I started to notice more of their discography, and I found their song The Violins. How are you? How have you been? And I was really struck by the song. The lyrics in the song were very sentimental. They weren't very metaphorical. They weren't trying to cover up and find strange ways of saying something. They were really straightforward, almost in your face, and it just honestly felt like hearing a conversation going on around you, almost like your ears dropping at a coffee shop of sorts. And then I kind of said, well, if I'm going to write a song about this person, and if I am going to talk about my feelings, this is the way I should do it. I shouldn't try to cover it up. Because I feel like as people, when we try to cover up our feelings, try to put a spin on the way we interpret them, I feel like a lot of that gets lost in translation. So I remember I was abroad and I didn't have a guitar with me, and I just had the melody of the verse and the intro song with the octaves, which it was. So I got my phone out, I put a voice memo, I hummed that melody, and as soon as I got back home, I got my guitar out, and this chord progression just spewed out of nowhere. Eventually, once I did do the verse, I realized that the chorus needed to be very moving, needed to be large, have fast chord changes. And then I came up on the spot with the part for the chorus. Eventually, when I did have all of the musical pieces of the song, I had the intro, I had the verse, I had the chorus, it slowly started to come to me having to write about these feelings and having to write the lyrics for the song. Only line I had in my head was the last bit of the chorus, and I know I've been here for a while because my second home is Denial, and that was all I realistically had. Anything else I wrote I thought was good in the moment, but then a day later when I tried to track down some vocals, I realized it just wasn't cutting it. It was what I set out to not do. It was metaphorical, it was hidden, it was not sincere. So eventually when I had the whole song, demo of it, and I put it on my phone, I just went on a walk, and all of a sudden all of these lyrics started to just come out. I started writing them very quickly, and then as soon as I got home, I put those lyrics down, and they just felt right. They were still scary to sing about and talk about, but I felt like it was the right thing to do, not only in my artistic journey, but in my own journey as a person, to take this baggage off and look forward to something new. eventually, when the song neared finish, my first idea was to just have the bridge be the intro chord progression all over again. But I definitely felt like this is the place to do a guitar solo almost. I never wrote a guitar solo before. I'm not very knowledgeable in music theory either. So what I did is I found the chords that I played, which I could be wrong, are E, B major, C major, and A. And then I almost tried to find notes that worked with it, and then eventually I came up with the guitar solo. And that is realistically the full story of how we wrote our song, The Love Song. It's realistically just looking back to what was and kind of giving it a last-ditch effort and not really caring about the turnout. Realistically just doing something for yourself, so later when you move on you can look back. I did give it a fair shot, and if things don't work out, sometimes it's even for the better.